Hi, folks. It's Eurovision Ireland, and we're back. It's 2026, so we're going to start and look at the songs that are in the Eurovision Song Contest 2026, taking place in Vienna in May. Firstly, I'll introduce the team, well, as much of the team as I can. We have Richard,
I
we have Bogdan,
Hi everyone.
we have Sarah,
Hi, everyone.
we have EI masquerading as James,
Hi everyone. I do still have a face, just not a working laptop.
and we have Staggy, who he squeaks, but you can't hear him. So we just have to imagine him squeaking, which he thinks of the tunes. Right, this first show, we're going to look at the songs that were in pot one for the draw, if you can cast your mind back to that. That is, it's mainly Balkan. So it's Albania, Bulgaria, Croatia, Montenegro, Serbia, and Switzerland. Go figure. We're going to review each one, and then we're each going to give it a score out of 10. So there's a maximum score available of 50, a minimum score available of 0. Well, I doubt anyone will get that. And then we'll try and pick a winner from this and the other 5 shows that will follow. So we're going to kick off first alphabetically with Albania. Now they're sending a male singer this year called Alice. Alice, who that? Yeah, with a song called Nan, which means mother. Now I'm reviewing this one. It was written by him and Desara Gini. Apologies to any Albanians out there. And this won, um, uh, uh, yeah, the Albanian national final back just before Christmas. I really like this one. It's a big, powerful, sumptuous sort of entry going on here. It's a very moody vibe. I can imagine this with a dark staging, but of course we've already seen, there's the Albanian flag. We've already seen a very dark staging when it was in the Festival Kengesh. It actually gives me goosebumps when it gets going with that rousing intro. Um, he's Alice himself has got that very sort of trademark Balkan voice. I could imagine a late singer, Tosia Proeski, singing something like this. He's got that sort of power about it. Um, how do I think it do? I would love to see it do well. I like it when Albania send male singers because they add a bit of variety to the contest. So I really do like this. I'd like to see it get through. And it's performing in the second semi-final. As of recording, we don't know the position. So I'm going to go around each of the fivers and we're going to give it each a score out of 10. So I'm going to start and I'm giving it a 9. And then going to go to Rich. What's your score for Albania, please?
I'll give an 8.
8. Thank you. And James?
I'm giving an 8 too. I was really impressed by this one.
Okay. And Sarah?
Give it a 7.
7. Thanks, Sarah. And Bogdan?
We're back to 8. I love it.
Another 8. So that scores a nice, steady 40 out of 50. And you can see the scores will appear somewhere on the screen. Right, we're going to move to the next country alphabetically now, which is Bulgaria. They're sending a song called Bangaranga this year. It's performed by Dara, and she's co-written it with Anna Judith Vick, Christina, sorry, I can't read, Tanchea, and Dimitris Kontopoulos, who's done loads of stuff before. Now, Bulgaria has been reviewed by Rich.
Yeah, first of all, welcome back to Bulgaria. We have missed you. This is an interesting one. The national selection, singer selected first, so Dara competed against 14 other singers, I think, and then there was a mini final afterwards where she presented, I think, 3 songs in which the public then selected Bangaranga. This is sort of Western pop meets Bangra. It's 2 performances in one, which I really like, to be honest. It's fun. And you can see the 2 performances from one genre to the other through both the singing and the dance. And I think this is going to do really well. I don't think it'll be Bulgaria's best entry to date, but I can see it qualifying easily.
Okay, thanks, Rich. And of course, you've got to give it a score out of 10.
I'm going to give this one 8 as well.
Another 8. Okay. James?
I'm going to give it a 7. Welcome back, Bulgaria.
7. Yeah, thanks. And Sarah?
It's a 7 from me as well.
7. Okay. And Bogdan?
7 as well. Love
7.
it.
Pretty pretty steady scoring, and it's going to get a 7 from me too. So that scores 36. Okay, long way to go. Next, we move on to Croatia. Their song is called Andromeda, and it's by Lelek, not Leleka, by Lelek. It's been written by Filip Lackovic, Lazar Pajic, Zorica Pajic, and Tomislav Rosso. And who have we got reviewing this one? It's the Croatian flag, so it must be James.
It is indeed. Um, I really like this. It's very dark, very dramatic. It has a real strong traditional influence all the way through it. The staging for Dora, I think they could take that to Vienna and that would work really well. There's a real intensity to the way they perform and they harmonize really well together, which I think puts them in good stead. And I think the whole thing of like group vocals and harmonizing, it seems to be very in with the juries at the moment at Eurovision. Um, I like also the costumes and like the tattoos, the face art. There's sort of a story there. It's Croatian history, but also just it's a very memorable hook for anyone watching an audience. Um, I'd like to see it qualify. I do think it's in a bit of a tricky semi-final, but I think if it gets to a final, it should do well. I think there's enough there for a televote to vote for it, and I think there's also enough there for a jury to reward it. Don't see it as an outright winner. I think had it entered Eurovision about 20 years ago, it would have been one to watch for a win. But I think it will still do well for Croatia, and I think it's getting them back into that sort of baby lasagna mindset of, oh, we can actually do really well at this if we try.
Thanks, James. Thanks, James. And of course, you can also catch James in picture form on his reviewing twos that you can find on the website and on YouTube.
Before
Anyway,
the camera
James.
broke.
Yeah. Shameless plug. Give us a score for Croatia, please.
I'm going to give Croatia a 7.
7. Okay, thanks. And Sarah?
7.
7. And Bogdan?
I'm a parrot today, 7 as well.
7. As am I. So, Rich.
7 as well.
Do we know any other numbers?
Like Bookman on Strictly, isn't it? 7.
That scores 35, but you've worked that one out already. All right, staying with James, who's going to be reviewing the next one. We're off to Montenegro, and I'll just wait for the flag to appear there. It's a song called Nova Zora. It's been performed to Tomorrow Živkovic. I recall this was one of the first songs to be selected, and it's got one writer who knew Boris Subotic, who I understand has had associations with Eurovision before. So now we've got the Montenegrin flag in place. It is over to James again.
This was indeed one of the first songs to be selected this year. And I remember thinking we had Albania, then we had Montenegro. And I remember thinking if this is the quality of music we're going to get this year, then 2026 is going to be a really strong year for music. This is brilliant. I think this is probably the most grown up, most sophisticated thing Montenegro have sent to Eurovision. It's slick. It's got a good driving beat behind it. Makes you want to move. There's quite a strong traditional element in there as well. All these things work really, really well. I would love to see this do well, and I think it has the potential to give Montenegro their best ever finish at the contest. The one thing that makes me hesitate about saying that is that the numbers, the maths is just purely against them. They have the weakest qualification rate in Eurovision, as things stand. All records are waiting to be tipped on their head. I would love to see Montenegro qualify with this. I think it deserves to. And once it gets to the final, we don't have as many former Yugoslav countries in the final this year. So I think if this is the one that qualifies, then I think it could hoover up a lot of votes there. And yeah, I think it deserves a top 10 finish for Montenegro.
Thanks, James. And of course, Montenegro, like Croatia, are performing in the first semi-final. So, James, what is your score out of 10 for Montenegro?
I'm going to give it top marks. I absolutely love this. 10 out of 10.
10. Wow, first one. Sarah?
I'll give it an 8.
Okay, thanks. And Bogdan?
8 from me as well.
8. And it's also getting an 8 from me. There's a bit of, going on here. And finally, Rich?
9.
9. Wow. 43. Currently leading. 2 more songs to go, and the next one is Serbia. Now, they're sending a band called Lavina, who have also written this song, and it's called Kraj Mene. And this one is over to Bogdan.
Thank you, John. Like the song Cry Mene means by my side. And I was curious because I've listened to the song many times, but I never actually understood the lyrics because I don't know Serbian. And then I recently watched the lyrics in English, and it was quite haunting a little bit. It sings about a lost relationship. He lost the singer lost someone. I'm not sure if it's true, it's a real story or not. But I just wish that maybe in their staging would have the translation on the background or somewhere on the screen like other countries do, so people could actually understand the meaning of the song. Obviously, it's a really indie hard metal track with soft beats as well. It blends electronic and aggressive instruments parts as well. I think it's a really powerful song. The singer definitely can carry the song all the way through, and those screams are really powerful. It has a lot of energy. The only thing I would say maybe needs improvement to make sure that there are less static moments because it's such a powerful song. But I'm really looking forward to see it on the main stage and to see the public's reaction to it.
Thanks, Bogdan. Again, this one is also performing in the first semi-final. So Bogdan, what's your score for Serbia?
A very solid 8.
Solid 8. I'm going next. It's getting a 6 from me. Rich?
6.
Okay, thank you. And James?
I'm going to give it an 8.
8. And finally, Sarah?
6.
Another 6. A steady 34. The final one in this little show, the sixth one, we seem to be bookending it with Alice's. This song is actually called Alice. It's from Switzerland, and it's by Veronica Fusaro, and she's co-written it with Charlie McLean. A nice Swiss name there. Sarah, what are your views on Switzerland?
Well, very surprised actually, because I don't think Switzerland could have gone any more further than their previous entries. So they've had opera, they had a really nice power ballad last year, and now they've gone to a song that's got a bit of everything in it. Yeah, and I have to say that's actually quite a genius, really, and I think personally, from what I've seen of the reviews, it's quite underrated. It's kind of a combination of there's a bit of blues, there's a bit of indie and pop and rock in it, but it's all comes together really quite well because you'd think a song like this would be quite messy, but it isn't. And the best thing is it has a message behind it as well because it's talking about violence against women, which is a big topic at the moment. Yeah, politically. Yeah, so I think this is going to resonate with a lot of people. Yeah, if people can get to understand the lyrics. Okay, so I think now I'm not sure how this. I'm sort of in two minds about how this is going to do. Really, it's one of those songs that could either do very well, or it could actually sort of not do very well. Okay, so I think a lot of it will go on how it's staged. I'll be curious about how they're going to stage this, whether they're going to make it sort of any kind of sort of reference to the promotion video. And what I would say, it's something that's very unique and different when you compare it to all the other up-tempo Schlager entries that we've got this year. It's something that is going to stand out, I think. I would like to see it get to the final. Yeah. If it gets to the final, probably see about maybe just outside the top 10.
Okay, thanks, Sarah. You got to give it a score as well. You can kick off.
I give it an 8.
An
I
8.
like it.
8. Okay, thanks, Sarah. Bogdan?
7.
7. Okay. I'm not too keen, I'm afraid. I just think it's a bit too downbeat. It's just getting a 5 from me. Rich?
6 from me.
6. Thank you. And James?
I'm going to give it a 7.
7. So that should be, if my maths is correct, that should be 33. And normally we get James to put up the flags in the order that they finish, but because it's a bit tricky at the moment, I'm just going to tell us that the winner of this little one was Montenegro on 43, closely followed by Albania on 40. There we go. Yes, Montenegro win this little show. Now I'm going to ask the quick question. Could a winner come from this six? And I'll start with Rich.
No, but I think we could see maybe two top 10 finishers.
Okay, thank you. And Bogdan?
No from me as well. Top five, maybe.
Okay, Sarah?
No from me as well, but definitely I could see a potential top 10.
Okay, James?
I don't think there's an outright winner. A couple of top 10 potentials. I think one country will get their best result with this song.
Yeah, I think you're about right there. There's one or two countries that might do too well, but I think there's a potential for a top 10 or two from these six. I remember, as we said earlier, three of these are in semi-final one, and three of these are in semi-final two. That's just the way the pots worked. Now you can follow us on various social media channels. There's Facebook, there's YouTube, there's X, there is Blue Sky, there is Instagram, and of course there's the website Eurovision.net. Shameless plug again there. Thanks. We're going to sign off now. Tell us what you think. Do you agree with us? Okay, we'll put these results together with the others as we review them. So it's a goodbye from Rich,
Bye.
from Bogdan,
Bye, everyone.
from Sarah,
Bye, everyone.
from James,
Bye, everyone.
and from me and Staggy. Bye.